Alright, today is April 23rd. We are going to continue with our premier drafting after we trophied yesterday with a Jeskai deck. I also tried to fix the audio so that my voice doesn't get cut out so often. I changed the voice suppression, I think sometime this weekend we'll probably go back to some of the usual content. I've got some Omega collector boosters for Tarkir Dragonstorm. So, may publish a box breaking video. Also, I have these Journey Together like booster sleeves. I don't know anything about the Pokemon trading card game, but those well. Alright. Get into this draft. I will lightly take a look at some of the stats. Let's see. Just 4 days. 8. What do we have here? Okay, Magmatic Hellkite. This is a very, very solid 4-drop. The stun counter on the land is actually, I mean, it can definitely be relevant. Obviously, also a 4-mana 4/5 flying with upside is just a good card. I will likely take that. Other cards on here, the Whirlwing Stormbrood. I think that second ability on the dragon really matter. Well, I guess technically the third ability, being able to cast the spells with Flash. Otherwise, I mean, Snakeskin Veil is good. Yeah, Temur Tawny back if we want to go that route, but starting out with a good dragon, no issues there. Okay, here, you know, the things that strike me are Constrictor Sage, pretty decent tempo card. Guess I can quickly look at how that's performing. It's performing about average for blue, actually. I'm certainly looking at Salt Road Pack Beast as the best common out of the ones here. I know, like, I keep saying I haven't even played Sultai yet, and I have only played one draft of Temur, and that was in person. But, you know, why play those cards when you can just play good cards instead? I'll play Salt Road Pack Beast, and maybe this is finally the draft we actually play Boros. Alright, here, we've got an interesting choice. Iridescent Tiger. Awesome card, especially if you play it in a 2-color deck with not many you know, double pips. This basically allows you to cast any second spell from your hand. I'm also looking at Inevitable Defeat, just like a literally for sure you will get rid of a threat. Okay, unless the thing has hexproof. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take it. This probably is the best removal spell in the set. So I guess when I pick something like that, what I'm thinking is maybe we play Boros with a splash for black, because the black cards are pretty weak. Here it's between Fortress Kingguard, Windscarred Crag. Windscarred Crag is the correct gain land. I'm more interested in this than I would be for like Bloodfell Caves, or I can't even remember what the black one is called, the black-white one. But Fortress Kingguard is a great 2-drop, and we have pretty hefty stuff. This is synergy with Pack Beast as well. I'll take the Kingguard. It's just a solid card. Iridescent Tiger, I'm thinking. I don't really like Duty Beyond Death, although it does have a decent win rate. Finally, it seems like people are no longer picking Sidisi. Sidisi is not a good card. This is a 2-mana 1/3. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, this is Iridescent Tiger. Oh no, I'm holding up the draft. No matter. Oh, Scoured Barrens. So, I'm not that impressed with Stormshriek Feral. Likely I'll go with Scoured Barrens. You know, allows me to avoid playing a swamp, but still lets me play Inevitable Defeat. I do not want to play swamps, but I don't have to. As soon as I say that, I get one of the best black cards you can possibly get in the uncommon or common slot, Gurmag Rakshasa. Probably. I think the Nightblade might be a bit too slow. None of these are great. I'm likely to take Stormshriek Feral. I'm not the most enthused about it though. I wonder how this Storm Beacon Blade is performing. Very poorly, okay. Yeah, Stormshriek Feral. Just get this in. This is Twin Bolt. I'm not that happy about this pick either. It does seem like Mardu is not really that open. Oh, or second twin. Take the Crocodile. 2 mana 2/2. I'm really not in. Both these cards aren't great. Maybe we can get some more Mobilize, which would allow Duty Beyond Death to actually do something. Alright, second pack. That was a pretty interesting game where the guy played Paranation. I'm likely to pick Osseous Exhale here. Not the right deck for Wayspeaker. Don't really care for another Stormshriek. Some Intimidator's not. My second choice here would be Reigning Victor, but I'll take some removal. Oh my goodness. Past Sage of the Skies. This, I think, is the best white rare. Let me confirm whether that is true or not. Yes, it is actually the best rare except for Roar of Endless Song, the Team Saga. That is an easy pick. Even in the disaster situation in which you play it as a 2 mana 2/3 flying lifelink, that is not that bad. But when you get 2 of them, it is just ludicrous. How much removal? Twin Bolt, Osseous Exhale, Inevitable Defeat. Kinda Gurmag Rakshasa, but obviously that comes with a body. I'm actually gonna take the 1-drop. Look for some more gain lands moving forward. Yeah, none of these are great. Let me just confirm I know what this card actually does. Return target online permanent, mana value. Some tap ability. Flurry. Like, what am I trying to return here? I don't want to play a 4 mana 3/4, which means I'm likely to pick Bearer of Glory. Yeah, nothing I have on like less than 2 mana is really something I want to return. I mean, it'd be nice to return it, but it's just like it's not that good. I think I will take Corroding Dragonstorm here. I had some. It was pretty good when I played it last time in that Mardu deck, and I do have 2 dragons right now. Admittedly, I may not play Stormshriek Feral as the dragon, but whatever. Wow. 6th pick, I can pick a Static Snare. That is an excellent card. Unfortunately, it comes with a Windscarred Crag. But if I take the second Corroding Dragonstorm, I think we are clearly in a slower deck. I think I am clearly aiming towards picking more dragons. We did just pick a Static Snare. I think we can try this again. The 2 damage to face actually matters, let me tell you. Don't love any of these cards. I might take Rescue Leopard just as a 3-drop. What does this card do? Eh. I could play Embermouth Sentinel, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Yeah, none of these cards are great. I'll just take the dragon. These cards are even worse. Hardened Tactician is like sub 50% win rate from what I remember. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna cards. It's in the sideboard immediately. Alright. Rescue Leopard came back to us. Take it. Drop. Aggressive Negotiations. Not gonna play it, but 8 combat tricks, not playing that. And another combat trick. Right. Well, this card is impossible to play in this deck. There's no way I will ever have 3 black in a reasonable amount of time. I think Caustic Exhale looks pretty good. Feral Deathgorger? Question mark? Oh, 6 mana. Pass. Yeah, Caustic Exhale. We got the dragons. This usually will be 1 mana, -3/-3, or wait, many times it will be, not, I don't know. Usually, but... Oh man. Never get the chance to play these when we get past them. This is looking like Evolving Wilds. Shore up the mana base. Certainly, I think we could use some more fixing. Teeming Dragonstorm. Or do I play Dragonstorm Globe? I have enough 2-drops to pass the Fortress Kingar. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 with Bearer of Glory. I'm not sure. I just don't think I have enough dragons to actually make it work. But we're not in the type of deck for this to work. We don't have any... Alright, Shocking Sharp. It's just a much higher win rate. Ooh, Mardu Monument. Very nice. That is something I'm happy to do. Quarry Steelcutter, though. Not the right deck. Not the right deck. For my own curiosity, oh my goodness, Quarry Steelcutter is such a high win rate. That's it. Let's try it. Whatever. We're going off of vibes. Third Corroding Dragonstorm or Bloodfell Caves. I'm not playing Breaching Dragonstorm. As much as I want to play the third Corroding Dragonstorm, I think Bloodfell Caves is correct. Ooh. Mardu Siegebreaker. This too. Looks very solid. I will take it. Pretty surprised that he was taking that for me. Okay, here we have Narset's Rebuke, which reasonable card. What else are we looking at? I'm not playing Breaching Dragonstorm. I'll take Narset's Rebuke. Just solid. I think we have enough 2-drops now where I can take Storm Shriek. Maybe? I think so. Hey. The second Embermouth is not great. I don't want to be playing this many 2-mana 2/1s. Guess I'll take Whale of War, but I highly doubt I'll end up playing it. I'm not playing any of these cards. Yeah, I'll take the Rescue Leopard. It's going to the sideboard. Jeskai Monument actually does something. One of these. Summon Intimidator. Seize Opportunity sideboard and a Humbling. Okay. So this is a bit of an interesting Mardu deck in the sense that I don't know if there's a single card that has Mobilize. Set mechanic for Mardu. I think we have an average card quality and we have an average synergy of the cards, which likely means we have a below average deck, unfortunately. So we never got any of the Mobilize, so I will not play Duty Beyond Death. I think Whale of War is not correct. Is this a 16 or 17 lander? I don't think I'm gonna play Jeskai Monument. Have some fixing here. Yeah. I just like the Monument cards much better when you're obviously actually able to use the activated ability. Not just the ETB. I mean, 2 mana for just like a Garnet that puts a land in your hand is playable, but you don't want to be doing it. Okay, so how are we going to get Sage of the Skies to trigger twice? We got a couple 1-drops. With the number of dragons in this deck, Caustic Exile should be 1 mana many times. I'm thinking I'm gonna cut one of the Storm Shrieks though. I mean, the 2 mana here is to go card neutral, and discarding a card to draw 2 cards is fine. At sorcery speed, it's a little unfortunate, since things like Demand Answers are instants. But I think we can likely cut one of those. Again, I think in Mardu, even though this is not a mobilized deck, Salt or Pack Beast usually will be 4 mana, sometimes 3. So I'm not really looking at that as like kind of being in the top end. I think I'm gonna cut Adorned Crocodile, although it does have the discard synergy of Storm Shriek. Let's see how many 2s we have right now. What would I actually play on 2? I would play Quarry Steelcutter. I would play Embermouth. I'd play Shocking Sharpshooter. Fortress Kingguard, Bearer of Glory. And I guess I would play both Corroding Dragonstorms on 2. So that's 7 things. When am I happy to play Rescue Leopard? I don't know. Maybe that means we just cut a land. I'm all about cutting the land, being the 41st card, so let's look at our thing. 11, 9, 7, but we have a lot more cards. We want to make sure we get this black mana. So I think I'm willing to cut a mountain. Go down to 6 sources. That's pretty low. 6 sources. Black we would have 7. Yeah, I don't think that. I think going 6 sources for black is correct. Evolving Wilds, 2 gain lands, 3 souls. And then we'll have 7 of each. So 6 black sources, 7 of each of the other 2. Okay, this has kind of been a scatterbrained deck build, but as I said, I think this is a below average Mardu deck. The card quality is about average, and the deck synergy is probably average at best, which means that the deck is likely below average. Okay. We are going second, that's good. I am going to keep this hand. Great. Got a 3rd land. Turn 2 is probably going to be Quarry Steel Cutter. Shocking Sharpshooter. Get some board presence. I'll do the Quarry Steel Cutter at Corroding Dragonstorm if possible. How does this guy punish me? I guess he can Twin Bolt. Going to play Osseous Exhale. I'm happy he used that Twin Bolt, otherwise I would be losing a 3-drop. Okay. This guy... I'm doing it in this order simply so that I can create the prowess. And I will discard Corroding Dragonstorm. Embermouth Sentinel gives me the swamp. Good. I'm gonna use the Osseous Exhale to kill Poise Practitioner. He's going to swing. Very confident he will attack with Poise Practitioner. Okay. I will behold the dragon, gaining life. Cool. Kill one of these, sure. Gonna make this trade so that get rid of a shock. Okay. So I think for the most part we have stabilized. This guy does have no cards in hand. Okay. Let's see what he's got. Top deck. Okay. Very good. Alright, so now I'm gonna static snare the Shock Brigade. Obviously, this one. Sure. Mardu Devotee. That is a pretty good card for him. Alright, that's good for me, both on the bottom. Oh no, we can't play it. Oof. Alright, we'll take it slow. It's a top decking war. I gotta get a swamp. That's a pretty good card for him to draw. Yeah. Something. Give me something. It's not enough. I don't... what can I even attack? He has 5, 6 things. I would have to keep up blockers. Four block. I made a misplay. I should not have it. I should have played the mountain, or I should have watched basically how the mana tapped. That would have allowed me to summon the 1/1. Damn. Tough way to lose. How many cards did I have left? 20. So we must have had, what, 6 black sources out of those 20? A shame. A shame. Alright. Cooking something here. This is a keep. I'm assuming this guy's actually playing Mardu. Let's do this. Next turn I'll probably play Embermouth Sentinel. Guess I don't have to. I can just Twin Bolt that thing. I might as well make use of Twin Bolt while I still can. It's likely going to become a relatively target or spell soon. I thought that guy thought about it. Okay. Alright. That's an inevitable defeat. Okay, this guy's got every color now. What can we do? I will Osseous Exhale that. Attacks. You have the hexproof now. Okay. That's fine. I will Narset's Rebuke. Yep, Narset's Rebuke. To Fortress Kingguard. Okay, now I know what Abzan Monument actually does. What is this? Oh boy. That could be something. Okay. Counter. No, do anymore. clear. Doesn't matter what I get. How many lands have we gone through now? One. It's removal. Play both. Great card to drop. Ooh. This is very nice. I'll be able to return everything. It's great. This costs 5, which... yeah, next turn is likely going to be a Corroding Dragonstorm and then return Storm, and then play Storm Shriek to return both. See how this guy stops this. Okay, fine. That was a misplay by me, sure. How does this guy gain life right now? Let's see. Okay. Alright, good game. Yeah, Corroding Dragonstorms did a lot of work. Yeah, I think turn 1's gonna be Bloodfell Caves. Turn 2, either probably Shocking Sharpshooter, I would think. Turn 3, Core Steel Cutter into Descending of Storms. Great. Okay, this guy has Descending of Storms. That might change my plan. It actually will. I'd like to prevent this guy from snowball this. That might turn 2. It's going to be Fortress Kinguard probably. Gonna pay this? Doubt it, right? Okay. What's the one? Right, take this slow. Yeah, because I will not actually have a... If I played Fortress Kingguard this turn by playing the plains, I wouldn't even have something to play on turn 3, so I might as well just make my turn 3 better. At least that's what I think. Okay. Now, let's make our turn 4 better by corroding Dragonstorm this turn. Bolt, flying card. Rid of this. Sure. Right. I'll be very happy to Twin Bolt and Fortress Kingguard next turn. Twin Bolt the Zenith of Storms and the token. Not sure what I'll do about the Waste Speaker. Probably just have to wait till 5 mana. That's repeat. This. Nothing to do there. Right. Now I really hope I draw land. There we go. Perfect. I mean, it looks like I did something really cool, but honestly, like, I have the better board, but it's not that far off. Plus, this guy's up 1 card against me. Probably 2. 2 spells, I mean. But it looked cool. Let's draw a Storm Shriek, or the Magmatic Hellkite. Turn Corroding Dragonstorm, that'd be nice. What I really don't want to see is Rakshasa, since I won't be able to play it again. Okay, what did he... 3 stun count. Okay. We're just gonna take this really slow. Interesting. Is he really gonna attack me? Cool. Play this first. Is he dispelling exhale? During? Again, I'm keeping the swamp because I can play Gurmag if I want to, if I draw it, but also if I draw Storm Shriek, I want to discard a land instead of a Dorn Crocodile. Even though a Dorn Crocodile has use in the graveyard, I think it's more useful in my hand right now. Great, great card. Okay, sure. If I draw another land, then I'll play a Dorned Crocodile. Well, fortunately, that is what we drew. How does this guy stop me? This is gonna deal at least one. He did that, then also take 4. Alright, let's just turn. Token will come back. Ping him for 1 with the Adorned Crocodile. Sharpshoot the trigger. Have something. Need some way to stop damage. Yeah, that white equipment, Storm Beacon Blade. Just too slow. It's too slow. Okay, this hand looks bad, but it's not that bad. Corroding Dragonstorm allows us to dig through 2 extra cards. I'm thinking Bloodfell Caves, Plains. If you play something threatening, I will play one of these 2 drops. Otherwise, I'll play Corroding Dragonstorm in order to improve draws. They're thinking for a long time, okay. Maybe they're keeping a 2-lander. Alright, that was, if he did keep a 2-lander, this is the correct choice. With Mardu Devotee, you will end up looking through 4 cards by turn 3. You just have to take those odds. Alright, that is not threatening enough. I will play Corroding Dragonstorm. Especially now because I actually have things I want to do. Yeah, willing to play the 2-drop on turn 3. I'll take Guard Barons first. I guess the dream is to play Gurmag Rakshasa at some point, and then play Mardu Siegebreaker. I'm also happy to play Scoured Barrens and then Caustic Exile if he plays a 3-drop right now. Yep, that. A fine 3-drop to get rid of. Maybe I just end up playing 2 2-drops next turn. The Fortress Kinguard Mardu Siegebreaker combo wombo is coming. Infinite 1/1s. So I'm sure he's gonna put a land on the top. Up. Alright. Fine card for me. Against 2 2-drops. I mean, my board is pretty good against it. I'll get the board presence. I was considering doing the Storm Shriek and actually discarding Bearer of Glory to draw 2. There is always the chance that I now draw land. Interesting. Took Mystic Monastery on top. He's willing to wait that long to play a 4-drop. Sure. Yeah, I'm not sure when this guy ever gets the mana to actually do that. Just need a land. Land, Iridescent Tiger, Storm Shriek fail, returning the Dragonstorm, play Dragonstorm, get the land, Gurmag Rakshasa. Boom. This guy thinking so long about it. He'd obviously be taking this. I mean, yeah, block. What? I have no mana. What is he doing? He should have blocked the 1/2. Whatever. I mean, ultimately, what? It made him take 1 damage, but that was a misplay. Okay. Hey, great. Great, great, great. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's going to sure he's going to make this trade. What am I doing? I always forget that Stormstreak Feral has haste. Alright, this guy finally got to 5 mana. Let's see what he can do. If I draw land, I will probably Direction somehow. Alright, let's get this dragon train rolling. Stormstreak? Bottom left. Dang. Okay. Guess I'll keep the threat in case he does play something kind of scary here. That is not that scary. Right, please, let's pick this up a bit. Playing Mardu, this can't require that much brain power. This guy gonna chump so that he can... That's what I'm saying, you just never really get the chance to like trigger this ability. He had the choice to do it. Reigning Victor, that's fine, whatever. Sure. Spelling Exhale. Alright, let's see what you got. Okay. Removal? He's not dead. Not dead, but he would have to triple block. Well, I guess if he triple blocked, he'd be dead. So he's gonna have to make a bad trade, like 2 of these for this to do nothing, and then... Alright. He's not dead. It's important. Fine. Oh, and we're going first. Shocking. It's on board. Gonna remove that. Exhale. Good wildlife. Well, now my question is, why didn't he do that before I attacked? Oh wow, 4-drop. Ah, damn it. I am very afraid of Dispelling Exhale right now. Ah, damn. No, 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 no! Mother. Oh, I'm happy about that. One of the best targets I could have gotten for Caustic Exhale. This guy probably thinks I'm like some D-gen Mardu Aggro deck, but like, honestly, I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay. Slow the game down. Assuming he's gonna accept this trade. Yep. In the waiting room for a swamp. Still haven't seen Sage of the Skies yet, unfortunately. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, that was actually a pretty good card to draw. Alright. Hey, what are we, 4-1 right now? Am I going second? Ah, damn it. Of course I am. At least we had a pretty decent hand. Hey, slow start. That is good. Matter. Okay. Maybe this guy thinks I'm playing Abzan. I would like to give him a false sense of hope. Don't tell me. Sure. Assuming he's gonna play this as the 4-4. Ooh. Okay. I'm doing this because he's gonna make me discard it anyways. Oh, what am I? Wait. Wait. He had the ability to save it. I guess he really didn't want to use that? This is over. This is over. Too much tempo. At least we have a threat going out. If he has removal, I'll probably concede. Of course he does. Too many dragons. Nothing I can do. Too many Dragonstorms, too many dragons. Okay, finally. Sage of the Skies. Now, how do we trigger it? How do we trigger to get the two of them? I have the cards that are necessary to survive until... Okay. Play this. I'll play this. Okay. We need one more land for this to work. Oh, well, on turn 5, Narcissus Rebuke into Sage of the Skies would be pretty nuts. Let's play Shocking Sharpshooter. I think it's possible this draws removal from the opponent. Yep. Makes sense. Okay. 5 damage to a target creature without flying. That would be a nice target. Or Narcissus Rebuke. Next turn is going to be Narcissus Rebuke on whatever he has, and then Sage of the Skies. That is the dream 2-card combo. You should probably play this. Okay, fine. Now he'll play it. Okay, awesome. Great. This is, inevitable defeat. Alright. We are cooking with gas. Four mana, 4/5 flying, 2/2/3s with flying and lifelink, inevitable defeat in hand. Let's just see if this defeat is inevitable. Okay, 3 stone counters, that's fine. Probably gonna try to rush me, yeah. There. Cool. All right. What else does this guy have? I would assume he should probably Glacial Dragon Hunt and just pray. Yeah. Fine. Yeah, he's got nothing in hand. Let's play this. Cool. Alright, we got 4 damage in hand. What can this guy draw? Yep, nothing. Alright, cool. 5-2. Great. That was I guess a pretty good Temur deck. I mean, that Harmonize thing that creates the 5/5, pretty strong. I'm kind of surprised we beat that. Is surprise the correct word? Also, did I even win that game? Against Roar of Endless Song? I think we did, yeah. Kind of remember exiling the token. For those just joining now, we have a return to Ben's box breaks coming. Maybe this weekend. Got some of these from GameStop. Okay. This is fine. Ooh. That is a good card. For my opponent, unfortunately, not for me. Yeah. Fortress can guard. On turn 2. That's gracious. Well, on the bright side, I don't have anything big that he can really hurt with the Stadium Headliner yet, so... I guess I'm fine. If he, plays a 2-drop and then sacks the Stadium Headliner to kill Shocking Sharpshooter, I'm okay with that. Where are the swamps? This is not looking so great. Looking forward to Ben's box breaks, that's right. That is correct. Alright, Golden Exhale. Guess I'm happy with the upgrade. He wants to play removal to kill my 1/2. I mean, maybe this guy says Twin Bolt and I'm about to get wrecked. Time. Okay. Alright. I'm getting rid of Gurmag Rakshasa. The chances that I didn't get 2 swamps by turn 6 was just way too high. Okay. Oh. Wait, does that ability cost 2? Oh. See. I was under the impression you could sack the Stadium Headliner for 1, so I thought he was gonna kill Fortress King Guard. Thing 3. This allows me to block against the reigning victor if he wants to attack again. But yeah, I mean, this is not looking so good. I mean, I have inevitable defeat if he plays something huge. Hoping he does. He might just sack Mardu Monument though. This would be a pretty good time for that. Alright, that's worth it. Double it. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take it. Inevitable defeat the Riling Dawnbreaker. And okay, great. Great. Oh, never mind. I am actually unable to play both Corroding Dragonstorm and inevitable defeat, fortunately. Damn shame. The damn shame. Something like Shrieking... Storm Shriek Feral? Damn it. Of course we draw it now. I'm not in any serious threat. Which is why I'm doing it this way. It's tough. This is tough. Gonna be at 5. Actually lower. I think we're cooked. And that basically seals the deal. What am I doing? Oh god, why did I do that? I mean, I would have been at 5. I have no way to stop him. Oh. This is gonna look really dumb to this guy. Wait. Disaster. 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 It's okay. 5-3. I thought that this deck was below average. I guess I'm satisfied with 5 wins. Again, I think this is the 5th time or something like that. But yeah, I was under the impression I could choose not to discard the card, so I could summon the 2/2/3s with Flying and Lifelink. Then I could double block and take 2 from the Hardened Tactician while gaining 4, leaving me with 1 Sage of the Skies. To be honest, it may have been enough to stabilize, but that guy also had card advantage against me, and I would have been at 4. It's hard to say. It was a pretty bad misplay, but it's okay. 5-3. I think that brings the record now for all of them from 31-16 is now my record. So I will be back tomorrow with another draft, and possibly, probably, maybe playing Mardu once again.